Got Mr. Akshay Bhagwat of JM Financial Services joining us on the show for just that. Akshay, hi, good afternoon, and good as always to be speaking with you today as well. We've slipped below the 24,200 mark. There's weakness in the markets. Talk to us about what are going to be some crucial levels to be watching out for, and towards the end of the day, once that Nifty expiry has played out for the market, where do you think we'll emerge for the rest of the week?
Good afternoon. Uh,
Good afternoon.
see, last week, an important development on Friday was the breakout at the levels of 24,300 on the Nifty spot. Now, the breakout was seen in Nifty, but if you look at the broader market breadth, somewhere that breadth was not supportive. And in fact, we opened this week with the markets getting back again below 24,300. So, yesterday it was a failed breakout attempt, which we saw on the technical price chart of Nifty index. What does this mean is that the 24,300 resistance gets back in place. It is a strong barrier for the weekly traders. A lot of FNO call writing positions are seen at the strikes of 24,300, and possibly with today's weekly expiry, the chances are high that the market may see some selling pressure ahead of the weekly expiry and this coming week, where important supports to look forward will be the downside support first of 24,000, and further if that breaches, we can even be down as low as 23,850.
All right, Akshay. Meryl D'Souza also joining in here. Now that we've got the indice level out of the way, can you also give us on the stock specific front which counters are looking the strongest technically?
So look, in this choppy phase of the market, I think pharma is one sector where we have noted some positive flows in many of the stocks. And the leading stock which fits on the technical parameters in all aspects is DV's Lab, where we have seen a strong price volume breakout in the prior week at the levels of 7,000. So this puts the strong on a firm footing. We would recommend you to buy this stock at current levels and even be open for averaging in case there is a slight dip till 7,225. You can maintain a stop loss at 7,115, and potential targets you can look forward to is 7,500 to 7,550 on short-term trading front. Second stock you can look forward to is Grasim Industries, where we believe that a strong short-term support of 3050 has been cemented, and the current technical setup hints for the upside target till 3250, which is your target one, and target two will be 3300, and you can maintain a stop loss below 3080 on this buying position.
Buy calls, Divi's Labs and Grasim is where you're seeing conviction on the charts. Akshay, how are you looking at a sector like IT? Curious to know how you are gauging this sector on the charts, because we've seen quite volatile swings within some of the large cap IT names. Within that basket, what's looking good, and overall, what's your sectoral call over there?
See, sectorially, I think the last couple of weeks, in fact, have been a relief for the IT index, which had been battered somewhere in the last couple of months. Now, the Q1 results was one of the factors which was a supportive factor for most of the IT names, because shorts in the futures and options space was heavy, and ahead of their results, most of these names where shorts were prevalent saw a short covering rally before the results. But I think now it is again time you need to be a bit careful on the IT names, because the relief rally moment has faded off. The overall structure of the index per se is still continuing to be weak, and I believe the upsides can be capped for the short term. So if you're really looking at strong names in this entire setup, I think you can look forward for selective names here. One of the names you can look forward is Kuforge, where the technical setup still is promising. The current level is 1508. Slight dips around 1475 would be good entry level, and 1600 is the positional target you can look forward to with stop loss below 1400. And Tech Mahindra is the other name in the IT space where again dips around 1540 should attract buyers, and 1650 can be the potential short-term upside targets with a stop loss below 1500. So these two names you can look to buy, but again the recommendation is to buy on dips in these two couple of names.
All right, so specific names flagged to buy on dips in the IT space as well, where we're seeing a lot of momentum of late and a lot of volatility, but you've still flagged Tech Mahindra as one of those names. Thank you so much, Akshay, for joining us today. It was a pleasure having you on our show.